Hello, Kenya. I'm here because the fracas in our nation is political. And I want to assure you, the political war that you see in our nation today, Kenya, it is about ethnic dominance. And it didn't start today, not yesterday, but it started since independence. And I can confirm to you through these circumstances. Our first president was Jomo Kenyatta, and it was Oginga Odinga ndalifanya akawa rais wa kwanza wa Kenya, because Oginga Odinga said uhuru wa Kenya means nothing without Jomo Kenyatta, until Jomo Kenyatta was released. Jomo Kenyatta was released, and he became the first prime minister. Na walikuwa na vitu ambao wamejadiliana. So to make the long story short is that after Jomo Kenyatta being the president of Kenya, the first, it was supposed to be Jaramogi Oginga Odinga to be the second one. But that's where the Limuru One conference came in. Where Limuru, I think it was the constituency of Jomo Kenyatta. In 1966, the Mount Kenya region gathered together, and they didn't want this power to left them. So what did they do? They arranged a meeting so that they can remain with the power. You know, if you have the government, if you're the president of a nation, of a certain nation, you have all the powers. So here in Kenya, hapa Kenya, Oginga Odinga alipangiwa mkutano with the Mount Kenya people, and Tom Mboya was on the KANU side. The main reason, or the main aim for that meeting was that to abolish the vice president seat, and of course they did it, and they replaced it with 8 regional chairmen, so that they can do with the Jaramogis. They can be done and dusted with Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. Jomo Kenyatta alianza kugeuka Oginga Odinga wakati ambapo zile vitu ambazo walikuwa wamesikizana, Jomo Kenyatta started to turn against them. And Jomo Kenyatta started to line up with our colonial people. That is the Limuru One meeting that was about to remove Oginga Odinga so that he cannot succeed Jomo Kenyatta. Limuru 2 meeting was held, I think it was in 2012. And it was Kibaki. Not Kibaki. Kibaki was the head, but the Mount Kenya region ganged up against the great Raila Amolo Odinga. They didn't want Raila Amolo Odinga to get power. After Raila Amolo Odinga said Kibaki tosha, and Kibaki won the election smoothly. Do you get me? Are you getting me? Are you getting me, motherfucker? So the Limuru 2, it was about they didn't want power to left Mount Kenya. So they put up a meeting and they endorsed Uhuru Kenyatta, and that time Uhuru Kenyatta was the deputy prime minister of the great Raila Amolo Odinga. Are you getting me? This is how political works. This is how political works. Political is a system. It is already been arranged. Who comes after who? Who comes after who? Are you getting me? Limuru 2 came and passed. They turned against Oginga Odinga. They turned against the Luo people. They turned against the will of the Kenyans. Are you getting me? Another incident, and Limuru 2B was to happen, but it didn't happen. Go and do research why it didn't happen. So Limuru 3 is the only Limuru conference meeting that failed. Do you know what was Limuru 3 about? Limuru 3 was about turning against the President Ruto regime and taking over, and never to take that power again to any community. It was to remain to them because they have the system, they have the deep state. Which community wangewezana na hata mkuo wengi kama Raila kufaulu with all those community combined? You think your vote counts on the presidential ballot? It's only Limuru 3 that failed. Watu Limuru 3 walikuwa wageuzie Ruto government through the Kenyan's. The Kenyan's ni kitu ilikuwa imeformiwa. That was a meeting already imeshawekwa. Mambo. Nataka nini hapa? Uangalia hapa. Ameshaona. So what I was saying is that Limuru 3 walikuwa wageuzie Ruto serikali through the Kenyan's. The Kenyan's doing that thing. At least I have two of my friends that were being paid to go to Mandamano, 3,000. I know them, and I can say that's why you were seeing. And that Limuru 3 meeting was being organized by the Mount Kenya community, because since independence they have been in power either as a president or deputy president. So this time they were chased away. Even if you see Kindiki is from Mount Kenya, yes, he is from Mount Kenya, but Mount Kenya is always divided Arambeli, because there is Mount Kenya East, I think Mount Kenya East, because they believe at a certain area is whereby leaders are supposed to originate from. This Kindiki side are always marginalized. They always see kina Kindiki wawezi toa kiongozi yoyote. Kiongozi wanatoka huku kwa kina Gachagua, kwa kina Uhuru, kwa kina Kibaki, hizo ndo area zao. That's why I always tell you, political is always tribal, and it won't be tribal. And I want to tell the Luo and the ODM people, if you leave this chance, when Kikuyu grab this chance, they will get into the government and they will never left. They will learn from their mistake. They will never left. They will never live for you. Are you getting me? Okay. Sasa, leave alone those Limuru 3 meeting. Let us enter into siasa ya Kenya. People are saying, oh, Sifuna metolo ODM imeisha. Oh, Sifuna. I want to ask you people, Sifuna ndo ODM ama wananchi ndo ODM? What are they forming ODM? Are the leaders or are the wananchis? Yeah? Ati yo unapompea wakili gani? Have you ever seen Sifuna won any case in any court? My friend, Sifuna ameshinda kesi kotini yoyote? I want to tell you, yes, they are saying that ODM is being funded by the government. And it is true, it is funded by the government. But ask yourself, who are funding Sifuna? Sifuna can fund the rally with his pocket and Babu Wino. That are being funded by Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta wants that power to go back to Mount Kenya. For today, I've finished. Get to audios. Goodbye. Thank you.